This was the childcare center which we called home for the 10 days in the village. The surroundings were so minimalistic with large vacant spaces. Our team lived life with the absence of technology. Instead, we turned old-schooled and leisure computer games were exchanged for friendly ball games, and the laughter was genuine and lovely. In Singapore, toilets are clean and easily accessible. A little dirty and we complain unhygienic. A few more steps and we complain far. The Hmong people have to live with a rusty and pitch-dark toilet which was built on a steep slope with staircases made of mud. Imagine if a heavy downpour were to occur, how tough would it be for the Hmong people to just use the toilet? Once a common sight and profession in the village, farming is one of their main sources of income. Despite implementing the royal project created by His Majesty to allow them to have a better standard of living, there are still many people moving out of the village hoping to search for employment in the city. These villagers left their culture behind with the village, resulting in high chances of the culture itself disappearing. Children from different families come together for one reason: to have fun. They can easily seek joy playing in the uncompleted water tank while we always demand for the latest gadgets, thus reflecting the simple way of life of the Hmong people. Dental care was lacking in the village. Many kids we saw, including this Nong Nong, known as Little Child in Thai, had decayed teeth. It has been a prevalent problem in the village, affecting the young and the aged, whereas in Singapore, free dental services in schools are not appreciated. Chai has dirty fingernails. However, that does not stop him from popping biscuits into his mouth before washing his hands. In Singapore, we hold high regard for hygiene, and there is even a technique thought to wash our hands the right way. In contrast, hygiene is often compromised in the village, and this may increase the prevalence of diseases due to poor hygiene conditions. These rural children should not be robbed of the basic right to achieve better sanitation. An older sister teaching her younger sibling simple English during class. In such a rural area of Thailand, where resources are scarce and students attend the same classes regardless of the age, the community spirit is still strong, evident and stirring. Living in Singapore, where everything is based on meritocracy, do we ever stop to think that maybe sometimes it is not the success of oneself that matters? Water, seen as a precious and limited resource in the village, flows from the same water source from the mountain to every household. Often, this water is a little oily and even has dirt particles in it. Yet, given no other options, the villagers have to boil the water for consumption. In Singapore, people take new water for granted, which is potable even straight from the tap. Songkran is the traditional New Year's Day in Thailand. Thais splash water at each other as a way to pay respect to one another. Despite the lack of water in the village, this festival is still celebrated and enjoyed, thus showing that regardless the situation, culture should not be compromised. The children were so genuine with their smile and their laughters. They taught me the joy of simple pleasures. Some candy or a small toy would make their day. They don't ask for much. They live with what they have and are overjoyed with the little extra perks. Their smiles would probably be the most rewarding return I got from this trip.